I came to Charlotte as a preacher in 1999 to Hickory Grove, and Chris and Becky were already here. He was, I think, a sportscaster or something on Channel 6.
With the Panthers in Atlanta, Georgia, I'm Chris Justice, 6 News Sports.
I never had any doubt that God would use him to grow a great church.
We interviewed several people, and so he came down on Sunday morning. Everybody was just very enthralled with him. They said he had the message that they needed to hear, they wanted to hear.
Who is this guy? What's his story? What is he here for? What is he here to do? What is he about?
I knew he was on TV. I watched him on TV, and he later became my favorite.
As your pastor, I will tell you this, I will stand here Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, and I will preach the Word.
When we first started going to the church, it was a church like most churches filled with older people.
We were only having like 50 people in attendance.
The power of Chris's ministry has brought many families, young families, into the church.
I think the church, when we came here, the church was probably about 700 people, and that had grown just in the first 3 or 4 years of his ministry. I just kind of got in a lay position serving with the student ministry, and so I came on as the middle school pastor, serving with Landon Keziah. He was the associate pastor and the high school pastor, and so we served together in student ministry.
He has the ability to talk to someone and instantly know where they should be serving. He and Miss Becky both. It was exciting to be a part of something that was obviously the Lord was blessing.
Of course, Chris has a vision for Lee Park because that's where God's called him. But Chris has a vision for the gospel. He steps out of the walls of his church and his calling, and he networks with pastors, he networks with churches.
You say, let's go to the campus and come here to the merge. And he said, well, here is a place. Come next Sunday. Worship the Lord with us here.
I have never heard of another ministry that has gone into dying churches and revitalized them, churches that are having problems. And this is a selfless task.
It's about the gospel, it's not about his church.
You know, when you think about Lee Park Baptist Church, you can think about the marriage of Chris and Becky and Lee Park and all of the people that God has brought there, and how he's raised up such a great tool for ministry in a place where you never dreamed that was going to happen.
No, it's only to the church local that he affect. He affect my family and other families, and plus international, because to have today 15 churches. Believe me, everything started with the vision that he has.
He wants everyone to succeed. When he sits down, he goes into some of these churches that are just broken. They're hurt, right? And he can listen to their stories. And when he listens, he has this spiritual gift of almost of a mercy, of an empathy, that when he sits and listens to them, they know he cares.
Last Saturday when he encouraged us that it says, I will celebrate my 15 years in the ministry with Lee Park, and says, I go on for another, if the Lord let me, for another 15 years. It makes me so excited because we're gonna have a person that are gonna show us more, because the Lord is gonna give more, because he's been faithful and he will give more to him. I believe it. So I was so excited about that.